Hey guys, TonyGeorgeSports.com. Happy Hump Day. Big day today. A lot of announcements here, a lot of look aheads. Top of the morning to you. Free play winner yesterday, Portland Cash. Dropped down to 4 around game time, but sitting at 5, 4.5 most of the day, so you got the win there. Put the video out at 9:15 yesterday morning. When you put these videos out, and if you're wagering, half a unit max on these free plays, but if you're wagering, get them out early. You're handicapping in line, not a game. So remember that the number's everything. Also, a winner last night on the New Orleans Pelicans. Got a big 7-unit winner in the NBA for you. Thumbs up. So happy about that. Obviously. There was some confusion about a player scratching for New Orleans later in the day. It didn't make a difference. Look, the line dropped to 6.5. It started at 9. Because of that, Dallas had 3 starters out. Dallas cannot afford to lose 30 points of production in their starting lineup against anybody, against Sacramento, against Phoenix, against anybody. Okay? And New Orleans, boy, they got a tough road here. They're playing 5 games in 6 days. They got Indiana at night, which I want no part of. They're a home dog. But nonetheless, the NIT has some interesting developments last night. Both road teams won, and Penn State won. Penn State's tearing through this tournament. You want to keep an eye on them. They're in quarterfinals. Their Final Fours next week at Madison Square Garden. Penn State's a team you want to keep your eye on. They beat the dog crap out of Notre Dame and turn around, 2-3 days later and go on the road and beat Marquette up there in Milwaukee. That's no easy place to go in and win. And Mississippi State just absolutely pounded my pick yesterday. Louisville, their shooting percentage was deplorable. Louisville did nothing well, and they just beat the hell out of Middle Tennessee State, who should have been in the NCAA tournament. Remember Southern Miss, Doc Sadler's team beat them in their conference tournament out of nowhere in overtime. But nonetheless, very upsetting. So we had a little setback there after tearing it up here for a little while. Had a couple good days there in we had 3 out of 4 good days college basketball, but nonetheless we'll bounce back tonight. Western Kentucky, Oklahoma State. That is my play tonight. Kick back, enjoy it. I'm going to grill a steak, put some shrimp, do a little surf and turf action tonight. Crack open a cold one. Well, a warm bottle of Jim Beam poured over ice, a little bit of 7, a little bit of water. Kick back and watch and win tonight in the Oklahoma State and Western Kentucky game in the NIT. You don't want anything to do with the Utah St. Mary's game. Number sharp, don't know. We'll see. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not going to have any action on it. NBA, probably a 4-unit play, still at 9:45 in the morning Central. Some lines still aren't out yet, and they're not settled in the NBA. I'm going to wait till the last minute to put an NBA play up. Also, quickly, a 6-unit top play in the NHL tonight. Rare. Very rare. Guys passed for 3 days in a row. So a 6-unit NHL game of the month. He'd been waiting for this line for 4 days. Here it is. It's ripe. He, talked me into it. I put a dime on it. 6-unit NHL winner tonight. DocSports.com, and it's guaranteed. And I just saw a little preview ahead. I've talked to my sources yesterday and again this morning that are highly placed, including Matt Holt, lead odds maker at CG Technology in Las Vegas, chief operating officer. Hello. I'm going to have a 7-unit play in the Sweet 16 on Thursday. Best bet out of the Sweet 16. And don't forget, Sweet 16, Sweet $16. Doc Sports, not only me, but every handicapper over there, they offer their plays during the Sweet 16 for $16 for their daily packages in college basketball on both Thursday and Friday. That absolutely is the best value on the internet, bar none. And they come with a 100% pure profit guarantee. If you have a question about it, go to the website and read it. Some great articles, some great free plays over there today. Matchup programs, scores, odds, all live. DocSports.com, that's where you need to be, right below. But nonetheless, get yourself top play winner in the NHL. NIT winner's going to win. NBA of a big 7-unit win. Come on. Get another one tonight. Free play. Small tournament action. Jacksonville State taking on North Texas. Denton, right off Interstate 35. Used to live down there in Highland Shores for about a year. In North Dallas on Louisville Lake. Used to watch games and party at Sneaky Pete's. Anybody been to Dallas before? Great place to go hang out. Nonetheless, took a look at this game 6 ways from Sunday here. Almost made a move on this, but only wanted one play today. So I passed on this one, but this is a solid free play. Total in this game is 138.5. Jacksonville State, out of the Ohio Valley, Murray State, Belmont, Tennessee Martin, all those teams, Tennessee Tech, those teams, which we cherry pick games out of. I have a great source in the Ohio Valley, lives in St. Louis. He exclusively covers that conference and knows it is better than anybody in the country. But nonetheless, North Texas here, Jacksonville State. 80 points in both their games in this tournament so far. North Texas 96 and 90, and the total is 138, so I dug a little deeper. They're allowing 134 combined their last 5 games, and they're scoring 150. Last game, North Texas, they played against Mercer, had 2 players that scored 31 each. That's basically because they're 36th in the nation in shooting 3 points, and conversely, they're 222nd in defending it. They don't defend the perimeter well, which is going to open up some spots for Jacksonville State. And by the way, Jacksonville State's going to get some easy points because they're 37th in the nation in hitting the offensive glass. They get a lot of putbacks. They hit the boards well. I know that for sure about them here. I have a power rating at 144.5. It's sitting at 138.5. That is a 6-point overlay against the Las Vegas line. That is a huge overlay over 138.5. North Texas, Jacksonville State tonight. Your free play winner. Top play in the NHL. A 7-unit play tomorrow in the Sweet 16, along with possibly one other game. Friday games, very tight lines. Probably going to look at a total of maybe a side on Friday. I'm still working on them. Very tight lines. Some very big games on Friday. But nonetheless, NHL winner, NIT winner between the Hilltoppers and the Cowpokes tonight. That's my premium play. It will win. And an NBA play. Go to Docs. Check out what I got. Either a side or a total tonight. 3 or 4 unit play. Best of luck. Back at you on Sweet 16. And yes, $16 per package per day, Thursday and Friday, a special at Docs for all the cappers, including moi.